Hey guys, how's it going? It's Alpha here, and as you can see, I'm running a bit of a different team than you've probably ever seen me run. This is my Bestcat team. I've got max skill, max level, Bestcat, Lube, Verdandi. I've got a maxed out Osiris and a skill level maybe 3 Awoken Mei there. It's a pretty solid team. Actually, since I've made this video, I pulled a Vishnu, and I'm not quite done leveling him up to throw him on this team. But this, as you can see, this is the Rogue Challenge that we recently had. This is about a week old at the time I'm posting this video, and this was a challenge, a dungeon that was just giving me fits. I was constantly dying on Sopdet here. She has the mechanic where if you do over 200,000 damage, she will absorb it. So you have 4 turns to knock her down, which isn't that bad. If you're consistently doing a decent amount of damage, you'll be just fine. But I was using, I tried with and I died on Isis because she will bind red cards and she's blue, so I couldn't one-shot her with the low-level cards. I tried Takuya and I kept skyfalling into death with Sopdet. I tried Horus, same thing. So I tried Verdandi, and again, I did not one-shot Isis, end up bound and dead. So Bastet I was doing pretty good with, and I knew I could one-shot Isis pretty comfortably. So this was maybe my 3rd time running it with this team. And actually, this is the hopefully only time you're going to see me post a video where I use a stone to get the clear. It's kind of, not too impressive to use a stone to get your victories. But as you'll see, running this exact team that I'm doing here, it's actually impossible to beat the dungeon, which I didn't realize until I was in here multiple times and kept being perplexed as to why I was dying. And I'll show you because it happens on Ra. So right now I'm going against Isis, and she binds red cards on her first turn. So I knew I had to one-shot her here, and that's exactly what I do. There we go, get that last extra combo. I get a 6 combo, but of course I use the skills that bumps it up, and then she was blue, so that doubles it up. So facing Ra, the name of the game here is always just match up all your attributes and clear enough orbs that you're going to generate more of, the orbs you need. He's got a pretty high defense. It's definitely possible to break it. I didn't want to try and use an active to try and actually do that here. Not sure if I'd be able to with the guys at this kind of low level. I don't have plus eggs in this team, so I thought I would just match up, make sure I'm hitting my combos, clearing stuff out, and he does. This is his first attack now. It's very small, 770, and once again, just hit all the attributes, clear out orbs, and try to, there we go, matching everything up. Okay, good. So we're looking good here. We've got, we've got green orbs, we've got red orbs. Those are the only 2 attributes we're attacking with. So we want to make sure we are matching up and also healing up, because at this point I've been, hit down a bit. So we get a 7 combo, pretty good. Don't quite heal up all the way. And this exact moment is when I looked at the fact that he does 15,000 damage and my team only has 12,900 HP. So it's literally impossible for me to beat this dungeon with this team. So unfortunately, that kind of happens with the rogue dungeons here, where you start off at a low level and you have some of the guys that are higher cost, like Verdandi is the highest cost on my team, so she's only an 18, so her HP is a lot lower. So anyways, it's kind of crappy, but this was a dungeon. Like I said, I had tried 5, 6, 7 times to clear this, and I was just pretty much mentally done. So I decided I would just spend the stone. I was pretty much going all in. I wanted to be done with this thing. And you can see I get the absolute worst leader switch here. You know, if it was Osiris, I could just keep matching out my combos. He's a combo lead starting at 6 combos. Verdandi just is an automatic multiplier for greens. And Mei only activates when you attack with green, light, and dark. So matching them is not enough. You have to attack with them. And as you can see, I've got no light and dark. So I'm kind of just sitting here stalling a bit. And trying to just clear off orbs. That was actually kind of a dumb mistake there. I cleared off my heal orbs before actually getting hit. I was just trying to make so many combos to try and do something, you know, trying to get some kind of an attack. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not going to do too much with only one leader skill activating. But I'm finally, I think this is the last turn here, and I get my Bestcat back in control. There we go. Okay, so now with Bestcat back in control, I'm looking to just heal up and kill this guy. You know, as you can see, I had no heal orbs there, and he was going to attack next turn, so I needed to generate hearts, which meant using my Verdandi active, which means we're going for the kill here. So I'm going for 7 combos, ideally, at least 7, and as many TPAs as possible. So in this case, it was 2 TPAs, Skyfall into that 7th combo, get nice and healed up, and Magedra is out of here. So that brings on Osiris, and he's never seemed like a very difficult boss to me. Obviously, if I'm running a dungeon like this with a red team, he just you know, evaporates going, you know, red on green. But even so here, he just doesn't have a lot of HP, and with this green team, he actually helps with green Skyfalls, so it's not really too difficult. You see I use my Bestcat actives to get some extra time matching up the orbs. Going for that 7 combo, I think I actually end up with kind of a sad 6, but there we go. But 6 combos is enough to take out Osiris, and there he goes. So that was the Rogue Challenge level 7. Not my finest work, you know. I was just done with this dungeon. I wanted to be just done with it. I started raging. I just wanted to finish this stupid thing, so I spent the stone. What are you going to do? I'll have a lot more 0 stone clears coming up, so be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.